Aston Villa repeat Harvey Elliott transfer trick despite Liverpool loan failure. Aston Villa is repeating its Harvey Elliott transfer strategy after the Liverpool loanee failed to make a major impact during his spell with Unai Emery's side. Last season, Aston Villa has repeated the transfer strategy used to bring Harvey Elliott to the club, despite the Liverpool midfielder's loan spell failing to deliver the expected impact. Villa has completed the signing of West Ham defender Aaron Wan-Bissaka on a season-long loan deal that includes a conditional obligation to buy. The terms of the clause have not been disclosed, although West Ham had previously been seeking a $34 million £25 million fee for the DR Congo international. Villa used a similar structure to sign Elliott on loan last season, with a $47 million obligation to buy included in his deal. However, the transfer was dependent on Elliott making 10 Premier League appearances, and after featuring in just 4 league games, he returned to Anfield this summer. Villa attempted to renegotiate the agreement with Liverpool during the January transfer window in an effort to remove the clause. However, Liverpool rejected the proposal, prompting head coach Unai Emery to describe the situation as embarrassing for everyone involved. Speaking ahead of Villa's final home game against the Reds last season, Emery said, "To now explain about the reason for this decision is very difficult, or it is easy, but it is not the moment. Of course, it is something embarrassing for everyone involved. My apologies for Harvey Elliott is every day in my mind, but it is about responsibility. We have our responsibility and Liverpool have their responsibility. It is something as a human and as a person how the season has gone has been difficult." Elliott has since opened up about his difficult loan spell at Villa, insisting he holds no grudge against the club despite the way his time there unfolded. Speaking to reporters after Liverpool's 1-0 win over Wrexham at Yankee Stadium in New York, Elliott said he is determined to put a frustrating year of limited playing time behind him. Asked whether he believed his Liverpool career had come to an end when he departed on transfer deadline day in 2025, Elliott said, "Truthfully, yes, because I wanted a new challenge. I wanted to kind of go and explore something, come out of my comfort zone that I thought personally that would take me on as a player again. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but the way I see it is, that's last season, now I'm here. It's kind of a second chance, if you want to call it, especially with the gaffer and new coaching staff coming in. It's another chance to impress and hopefully get in their good books. But whatever happened last season, I wish Villa nothing but the very best, had a lot of love for them, and they treated me very, very well. Unfortunately, the situation happened, but it's another learning curve. It's a situation that I can take on in my career and just keep looking forward. I'm here now, and I'm trying to cement my spot in the team or within the squad. Mentally, it was a very tough one. As I said, it was a learning curve. It was an opportunity for me to experience something new, as much as I didn't want to do it, and I don't wish it upon any other player because it's not nice at all, but I have no hard feelings. I wish them all the very best." Well, I did greatly have a lot of love for them. They treated me as one of their own, as it were, and for that I respect them highly. But it was tough, mentally and physically. But I'm on the other side of it now. I was able to get through it and achieve something at the end of the season as well, with Villa winning the Europa League. That was another historical moment for the club, and to be part of that was another great situation. But my focus is on this season at Liverpool, and I just need to see what happens. Milos Kerkez has no excuses, as left-back told it's his make-or-break season. Former Liverpool player Glenn Johnson has told Milos Kerkez it's crunch time ahead of the 2026-27 season, with the left-back needing to impress. Liverpool star Milos Kerkez has been told it's crunch time this season, with the left-back needing to prove the doubters wrong. Kerkez, 22, joined the Reds last summer from Bournemouth for a reported $54 million after impressing on the South Coast. The Hungarian international made the trip north to Anfield, having played under new Liverpool boss Andoni Iraola since 2023. However, despite initial excitement, Kerkez struggled to reach the lofty expectations set for his first season with Liverpool, as then-manager Arne Slot's team looked to stage a Premier League title defence. Kerkez's attacking threat was less pronounced. However, that was a universal experience across the roster. Iraola has since made a move to give Kerkez more freedom. Kerkez will now enter his second season at Anfield and back under the management of Iraola, the manager whose guidance helped aid his transfer to Liverpool. Former Reds right-back Glenn Johnson has described the 2026/27 season as crunch time for Kerkez, and a campaign in which he will need to prove the doubters wrong. I think this season is crunch time for Milos Kerkez. It's time for him to prove the doubters wrong. He was great at Bournemouth and struggled for Liverpool last season, Johnson told Seatpin. He did show glimpses at times, but he needs to put in top performances much more consistently. I think Iraola coming into Liverpool will help him out a lot. Iraola knows his strengths and how to get the best out of him, so I fully expect him to improve tenfold this season. If he doesn't, then I'm not sure he has any excuses left. He must improve this year. Kerkez is expected to be given greater freedom under Iraola.